Alright everybody, welcome back to LA Noire. This is the next case, the White Shoe Slaying. So let's try to do at least 3 stars.
Hey lady, get out of the road!
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
So, I think my prediction is right about the doctor being a murderer, because, like, that face, the man that we just saw looking at the woman crossing the street, it looked like maybe Courtney or the doctor. I don't know if we know the doctor's name, but either him or, like, Courtney or something.
Genuine?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed in the
Let's
short
go to
case.
this crime scene, baby.
Think it will let us
Guys,
know.
I just want to apologize for, like, me being a dumbass these past few cases. Apparently, I don't know if I, like, edited it and said I got
Greetings.
1 or 2 star, or 1 star on 2 cases, but I did get 1 star on 2 cases, which was, I think, it was the, not the most recent one, but the one before that, and then part 4.
Sunny California. When's it going to stop?
When is it gonna stop?
Fine morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Yeah, Californians love a fat.
Because it's the same
as
killer.
long as the
We haven't
bricks hold
found
up
him.
in San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town the same.
First the letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
You know, Phelps, all these arrests and the racket are giving you a reputation. You don't want them turning into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
Cook.
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
Is he not gonna finish his
The
dialogue?
minnows
Okay.
maketh the man, Phelps. You can't always hit home runs. Sometimes you just gotta make first base. That guy there will lead us up.
Alright, cool. Jesus.
Stealing myself for what I'm about to see.
That'll just be another dead body, Porter. Get used to seeing them. You're the gig when you're working homicide, Phelps.
It's not just a dead body. He always does shit to the victims.
Detectives,
Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
scene is secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully familiar.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
Time of death.
From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries.
Blunt force trauma. Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
Alright, time of death. Huh, at least she's clothed, so I don't have to blur out shit. Or, you know, crop out shit. Okay, it's definitely
There appears
the
to be a
Martins.
dry cleaning label. Superior
ropes.
Laundry Services, F1363.
Okay, cool. We get to look at the, see if someone bought it, maybe? And then he just put it on the victim after she was dead? You think that's the case? Huh. Her hand is fine. The other one probably has a ring, if she even has a ring. Wow. It's all fine. She looks good, all things considered, you know? Money. Can we take it?
Don't think this is any use to us.
Some tire tracks. Keeps breaking.
Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's C. This is B.
No drag marks.
Boot prints.
Killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
What the fuck would cause someone to do all these damn murders? Probably like, not or getting like abused or not having a mom or something. Uh-oh. Who's this woman?
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Cool. Thank you, Catherine. Suspicious persons.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Awful hobo. Thank you.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war.
Oh.
He's a very scary, angry man.
Well,
Any
poor
idea
guy.
where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Perfect.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Yeah, she's definitely, you know, just a concerned citizen. Okay, so let's see if we can use the game well.
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Perfect.
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thanks,
ma'am. I don't know, I was gonna say that too. We did at the same time. Okay, anyways, we're twins, Cole. Okay, so I want to go to the laundromat first.
No message.
Excuse me?
There was no message.
Where?
Yeah.
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written on them. This one didn't.
Well,
I'm failing to
one
follow.
other
Can't
didn't
be
have
the
it either.
Same guy, what I'm saying, right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
It could be a different person because he left her clothes, but maybe he's just trying to throw off everybody. Okay, Superior Laundry Services. It's 12 p.m. Like, it does not look like it's daytime because of the rain.
At least
obviously.
the rain stopped. You can change back into those white bucks now.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case, and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look.
Okay. Thank you, buddy.
You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
Appreciate it. Thank you for being so
Wrote the number down on
helpful.
that dress. Is it there?
What was it? Wait, oh god, what the fuck was it again? This? Yeah, okay.
Mrs. T. Terrellson, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
Good to know. Alright, let's go to follow up on the Emerald Street lead.
I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. Nordic types show a particular disposition for this stuff.
Knock knock, bitches. Who is it? There's two little girls in there.
Hello?
And the father.
Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes.
Oh yeah,
Those are her
she's
favorite
dead.
shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news.
she's dead.
Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Tarleton?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
Step forward if you have a mom.
I'm
Not
afraid your
you,
wife
not
was
you,
murdered
girls.
last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss.
Poor, God.
I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Tarleton, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
It's
that...
procedure.
You don't think that
See
I
you
did it?
girls.
I don't think he did it. But again, I was wrong. Like, well, okay, it's confusing because like there's always just, I don't know. Is there like apprentices and Padawans and bullshit like that? Oh.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Tarleton?
Sad.
Let him search. You got nothing to hide.
Use the telephone? Why would I need to use it?
You want to hear something funny, Tarleton? Some bums think filling
Operator,
out a
give me
missing
R&I.
persons report actually rules a man as a suspect.
Putting you through now.
What? Who rules out of the suspect?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Yep.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thanks.
Perfect. Perfection. Alright. Oh, is that like a model ship or something? Oh, looks like they loved each other very dearly, and the kids. What up,
If you'd
woman?
excuse me, ladies.
Oh, they're cute.
I doubt it.
Are they twins? I don't know. I don't think so, but I don't know. Character models kind of look the same. I'm a twin, so it's always fascinating to see other twins, you know?
So she went out without her handbag?
That's odd. Maybe she wasn't driving.
At least she was spared that particular indignity.
Yeah, because, well,
She'd
Teresa.
have to be in quite a state to leave this behind.
Yeah, okay, but everybody would bring that stuff, so why didn't she? It's just procedure. That's a cool handbag, though. We gotta check the boot size.
You can see if Pinker can match the impression to the crime scene.
Well, yeah, the size 8s, muddy boots. I mean, is that what the crime scene footprints were? I don't think so. Is that blood or just
Lars
rain?
was out in the rain last night.
Just rain, yeah. Yeah, well, they were at the party, so that's probably it, right? I don't think... I don't know. I always like giving the husbands
I'll be out of your way
the
momentarily,
benefit of the
ladies.
doubt because they need their, you know, take care of the kids. But like obviously if they did it, then
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Another handbag?
Don't think this is anything.
Ah, okay. It's never anything, right? Okay, what is that? Is that a matchbook? Yes, it is.
Need to check if she was a regular.
Okay, sure. I don't know. Should we do that right now? No, I'm just kidding. We gotta do that homeless guy.
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
That's a good question. Maybe just earthquake. I don't know. Tornado. I'm just kidding, guys. Okay, I think we have a lot. Let's
For the
talk.
record, Mr. Tarleton, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Why would you ask? I guess. Alibi. Possible suspects. Victim's state of mind. Um, last contact. Let's just go down to.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. It can't be anyone who knew her.
So you don't know anyone who would want her dead?
No, I don't.
Okay. Next time I'm using a fucking intuition point. Let's go alibi.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right, Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time.
Angry?
She has to go and ruin it. We always have to do what she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
That's good, that's good.
Where she always goes. A bar down on North Beaudry Avenue. Barron's Bar.
Perfect.
She goes there,
We
drinks
had the
too
matchbook
much,
too.
gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
Cool. Okay, victim's state of mind. Last contact with victim. Let's just go, yeah, down the chart.
Mr. Tarleton, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
What, you think she was?
Spill it, Tarleton. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
That's good.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
Cool.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. Paid the sitter and went to bed.
I gotta use intuition for this. Ask the community.
You're lying, Lars. You didn't come straight home, did you?
And how do you figure that?
God damn it.
You were out in the rain. You got soaked, Lars. We found your wet weather gear.
Okay, I stayed a little later than I
Fuck
said.
yes!
This cute little brunette was hitting on me. Teresa noticed. I was half cut. I walked her home from Bobby's, but nothing happened.
Okay.
I walked back and got
I don't
the call
care if
this
you
morning.
fuck the girl, other girl. Unless she was
Thanks
a
for answering
minor.
our questions, Mr. Tarleton. You'll need to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, if you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life.
Well, now that entire life was cut short. Okay, what should we do next?
I'm stumped. Ideas?
Search the place. We need
Still
something
search.
on this guy. Something that'll stick.
Another Baron's Bar thingy?
Baron's Bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive.
She just likes to go dancing. And met someone there who wanted to do something vicious. Let's go outside, maybe. There's a rope. Uh-oh.
Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
Shit, it's cut too,
Sounds
right?
like Tarleton Broad had her last drink at Baron's Bar. We should check the place out.
Yeah, but first, I still want to search. Wait, hold on. I actually want to just look at the locations. If it's crossed out, that means we're done, right? Okay, yes. Baron's Bar, 12:19 p.m. All right. The bartender's
Gents,
probably gonna
drink.
need.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Tarleton?
Yes, it is.
How did
I
you
heard about
know?
it on the radio.
Oh.
They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Huh. Last contact with victim. Male.
What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
On foot? In a car? By bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
That's good to know.
What is the special of the day?
What is the special of the day?
Put out an APB on the cab. 3591. Should be traceable.
Okay. Perfect. Let's go, Mel.
Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
He's looking away, so like, let's just...
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up, Benny.
All right, 2 creeps were all over her, promising to take her dancing.
Why would you lie or not tell us this?
Sure. I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform. His cap said, USS Indiana.
And the other man?
The other guy is Richard Bates. He's sitting in the back right now.
Perfect.
Red polo shirt.
All right, yellow cab.
Any idea where she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
She was murdered, Benny. Brutally murdered. If you like this lady, you should give us something.
You telling me I'm not cooperating?
Damn it.
Watch it, pal.
What the
Thank you for your
fuck?
help, Mr. Bluff.
I'm sorry, like, I don't see
Hey,
the...
no problem.
At least we got
This is Bates.
most of it.
That's him.
LAPD, don't make me chase you, shitbird.
What a
Can't let the
shitbird.
son of a bitch get away.
I want to tackle somebody finally.
Bates! We just want to talk!
Jesus!
We got a ride.
Somebody get him! Move! God damn it! We need to go car! Car, go! Game, why is it not going?
No time to wait, Rusty!
He's the killer and he gets away.
I'm so fucked. God! Yeah, I lost him.
God damn it, get after him, Cole.
Good.
I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
We could. Well, I don't know why they run, man. Like, other than, I guess, having other priors.
I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the Vic in.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine. He's showing you how it's done.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
I am trying.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
If I could go faster, I would.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
There you go.
Let's end this farce.
All right, you got me.
Hands the fuck up, you son of a bitch!
Put your hands where I can see them.
Son of a bitch. He's got a gun!
Okay, Bates. You're gonna answer some questions.
I have a choice in this.
Why is he out of breath? He was in the car.
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead. And your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
No, you son of a bitch.
You sure you and the sailor didn't take her somewhere and things got out of hand?
Even cops need evidence.
Oh my god, I really should
you got
never
nothing on me that links me to
accuse.
that woman.
Except the... No, I don't. I don't. male companion.
Hate to say I told you so. Are we done?
Well, I'm stupid.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor Boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
You don't know?
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault.
Oh.
Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
Cool.
You're coming in with us, Bates.
But I'm not your guy. What exactly am I being run in for?
You have a record, you ran from us, and there's the fact that I don't like you. That's 3 strikes in my book.
You're out.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
Well, I guess accusing was stupid. I know that it's stupid, by the way. Like, I just thought, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking.
Car 11 King to KGPL.
KGPL, go ahead 11 King.
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Relay all sightings to 11K.
We gotta go visit the hobo camp, too.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
Yeah.
I can check the reports, Detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case.
Perfect.
Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
Could be our man. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I also want to go to that homeless camp first, so let's do that.
Beauty.
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, then I guess we ought.
Car 11K, we have a response on your APB
Really?
regarding yellow cab number 3591. The vehicle has been identified at a gas station, now heading west on 7th Street.
Shit.
Garage on 7th Street. Let's hit it, Phelps. The cab driver might tie this whole thing together.
I hope you're right.
11K, yellow cab number
Fuck.
3591, sighted at the corner of Wilshire and Whitmer. Repeat, Wilshire and Whitmer. 11K.
Good to know.
Where's that cab got to now?
There it is. A cop?
LAPD, we're investigating a murder.
What's that got to do with me?
The fare you picked up from Barron's Bar last night. What was the woman wearing?
It's a green dress. Oh, don't tell me something's happened to her.
Tell me about her.
She was with this sailor, and he was all over her. She wasn't having any of it. Said she just wanted to dance. But he had that look in his eye.
Where did you drop them off?
It's at the Crystal Ballroom.
What time?
After midnight. 12:30? Something like that.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Well, that's gonna ruin my day.
You're fine, dude. I didn't crash into you or anything. Okay, Crystal Ballroom. Let's still look for the homeless camp. Alright, homeless shelter. Or camp, I mean. Before we interview the sailor, maybe the old homeless guy is? We gotta see if he's disfigured.
We're looking for a tall man with a disfigured face. You know him?
Huh? What? I fought in 2 wars, you know, son. I think I earned some peace and quiet.
The bum isn't here. We should follow the lead. These guys can wait.
Are you sure? Central Police Station, 1:30 p.m.
He's in interview 2.
Of course.
Thanks. What do you make of him?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
Good. What up, sailor?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble. That's why I'm here.
I thought it would be an
I heard
older
on the
guy.
radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning.
Need. Contact with victim. Incident with Bates. Let's go contact.
You went to Barron's Bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrellson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right. Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
Cool. Incident with Bates. Movement prior to murder. Cab's right of a victim.
The cab driver said that you were getting pretty familiar with Teresa.
It's not how I'd put it.
So the last thing you wanted was her playing hard to get. Did that make you mad, sailor?
Yeah, it did. She knew what a guy's looking for. All broads do. Dancing comes second.
And what happened at the Crystal Ballroom?
Nothing. Not even a little hand relief. She had another couple of drinks. There was no fun left in her. Just poured her guts out to some bartender.
Good. Good, that's a good lead.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrellson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
We did.
He's pointing the finger directly at you, Jessup.
I only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
Sure. You're a shining example of chivalry, Jessup.
Okay, we're doing good.
Where did you go after the Crystal Ballroom?
I think the wind had gone out of her sails by then. She caught a cab and I caught a bus back to the base.
Are you sure?
We spoke to the cab driver. Tell us what really happened at the Crystal Ballroom.
I'd had enough. She was all upset about her husband bawling about her kids. She looked old. Left around closing, maybe 1:30.
And she was murdered an hour later.
Fell asleep on my shoulder.
Which bus?
An All-American 249. I went past her place. She jumped off, and I stayed on it downtown. After that, I caught another bus to San Pedro. The Indiana's down there. She's being scrapped.
And that was the last you saw of Teresa.
Yeah, that's right. We didn't say much. I think she was kind of embarrassed.
Oh my god, we got
We're
all
holding
right.
you till we can clear this with the driver.
Yeah, my CO said as much.
Cool, guys. We're like doing
Can
better.
you put the guy in two in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, Detective. Got a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the Beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Thanks.
That is a great lead, thanks.
What now? Drive all the way to San Pedro and check his locker?
Let's see if the bus story checks out.
There's a depot at 1660 Beverly Boulevard.
Okay, let's go to the bus depot first.
3 suspects in the can and 1 on the hoof. And still no hard evidence on any of them.
KGPL to car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Patrolman reporting that Bobby Ross's car game is breaking up at midnight.
11K, roger that.
Huh.
Plenty of time to get downtown, Cole.
It's possible. Have them bring him in.
KGPL,
For the
we have
alibi?
Lars Terrellson picked up.
11K, roger.
Cole!
Oh, great. That is great. You know what? Let's steal a car. Can I steal a car?
I'm sorry, sir. Police officer.
Coppers
I
ain't
need your
God,
car.
you know?
No fucking way you can do that. Oh, I got a trophy called Auto Enthusiast. Drive 5 different vehicles. Perfection. Bus depot. God, if we had cameras, that'd be so much better. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I got a raging clue. My clue's pointing this way. Huh.
And thank you, ma'am. You have a safe trip now. Where are you boys headed today?
LAPD.
To your
We're
room?
after the driver of All-American 249. Would have been around midnight onwards last night.
Just a minute. Frank Zeffirelli. He's your man.
Where can we find him?
Frank is out on the 7-4.
Can you tell us the route?
Hang on, I should have it mapped out here somewhere.
Thank you very much, woman. Frank Zeffirelli. Sounds like a fucking mafia boss. Okay.
I'll need to run the loop.
Yes,
No,
we
we're
will.
not gonna drive the whole thing, are we?
You're gonna
Won't
drive
take
the whole
long.
thing.
We have a siren.
No, we don't. This is my siren.
This could be a long trip, Cole.
Or it could be a short one.
And here's me without my hip flask and only a pain in the ass for company.
Way to kick off the drive in high spirits, Rusty. Comments like that put me in just the right mood for some legwork.
Touchy.
You know what your problem is? You don't like hard work. This kind of rigorous search is what police work is all about. Discipline.
Save it, Phelps. You're just as bored as I am.
So, what am I supposed to just drive the whole route? My God. Hidden vehicle? Yes, sir? I'm going to get a hidden vehicle. Are these one of the hidden vehiculars? Ooh, we're just getting all of this shit, huh? You know what? Fuck it. Let's go on all of them and see if it unlocks a new car or whatever. It does. Alright, let's just take this one.
Nope, still no sign of him.
Did you doze off, Rusty? I think you slept through my solving the case.
Yeah, very funny. You just give me a nudge if you see him, all right?
How about you nudge me?
I think that's a job for your wife, Phelps.
Oh, Rusty.
Ah, there it is. Oh my God.
That's
that
the
was
bus we're looking for. Ease in behind her and get her to the side of the road.
Nah, I don't need to. I just, you know, I got
That's
this
the bus
stuff.
we're looking for. Ease in behind her and get her to the side
Some
of the
kind
road.
of
Problem, buddy?
Yeah, buddy.
LAPD, we're investigating a murder. You had a sailor and a woman in a green dress on your bus late last night?
That's correct.
And the woman got off first, around 2 a.m.?
Yeah, that's right. And the sailor stayed on all the way to downtown.
Can you tell us where you let the woman off?
On California Street. To tell you the truth, she looked a little lost, like she got off on the wrong stop or something. I didn't like dropping her off near that hobo camp.
You've been a big help, Mr. Zeffirelli.
Perfection. Victim last seen.
So Sailor Boy escaped by the seat of his bell-bottom trousers. Left the broad alive.
Left her by the hobo camp.
Which means he's as good as killed her.
We can't eliminate any of them, but the disfigured man should be our starting point.
I'm gonna call for some backup. These bows hate cops. Get out of the way!
Our sworn to protect citizens. Curse causing them harm is unacceptable. God, I will. Ah, shit. Did I fuck up? God damn
Just
it,
ignore
guys.
this turn.
Whoa. Shotgun?
LAPD, we'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
Oh yeah, that's where we are.
I need you to stay copacetic, Phelps. We need to hold out to the cavalry battle.
How do we do that?
Like this. Buckshot.
Damn!
These men know they're harboring a murderer.
We need to...
Fuck off. God damn it. Ah, I could get my hat later. Wait, no, never mind. I thought I was chasing somebody. Fuck off, you son of a bitch!
What do you think, Joe Louis?
Suck it, fuck.
What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stalin.
Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
Oh shit. Was he in war with, what if he was in war with us? Oh my god. It's kind of like a nice contrast between Cole and...
Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it and see what you find.
Okay, hold on. I want to look at this newspaper.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack.
Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney.
We need your help, Jack.
I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. For God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
Very interesting. Do you think he was in the war with my goat? Oh shit. Oh shit. This is the easiest clue fucking
Looks
ever.
familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terreldson's chin.
Yes, it would. We got it. Ooh, is this hers? Just coins and a what is that?
Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
Huh. Okay, interrogate him. I think we're doing pretty good, guys, other than running over that pedestrian and getting some questions
Her
wrong.
husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same shtick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession and we can charge the bum with murder.
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
No, but he could relate to him. Okay, motive for murder, contact with victim, alibi for Stewart. Let's go first for alibi.
Where were you around 2 a.m. last night?
At the camp.
You have an alibi? Someone reliable. Someone who will be around on the day of the trial.
Fuck your trial.
Ugh.
The capitalist system needs another victim from amongst the masses. So be it.
Oh, we got... okay.
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrelson?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
You hate women, Ackerman?
More than you could ever imagine.
Why do you hate women?
much
I
did
don't
you
hate
hate Mrs.
women, and
Terrelson?
I was in the war.
I ache to put my seed in them.
Yeah.
Afterwards, I have no use for them.
That's so gross, man.
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrelson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill?
Bro, this guy's
I
a
have
dick.
many places. I go where I please.
You are clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
This has to be an act. All right.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrellson.
Cool, I guess. Guess we got a guy thrown in prison. There's that sailor. When I was thinking of disfigured, I wasn't thinking of, like, you know, cuts. Or I thought it was like face was gonna be all like, or you know, I thought it was gonna look more burned. You know.
Luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society, I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Tarleton will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
Except that one time. Clear a case finding every clue as an LAPD detective or investigator. Oh my god, that was 3 stars? That should be 4 stars. Maybe because I ran over somebody and I have $4,000 worth of vehicle damage. I promise I'm not that bad, guys. The Terrelsons might have justice if Stuart Ackerman is pronounced fit to stand trial. Well, shit. I hope he's pronounced fit so he can get a death sentence. But anyway, guys. Ooh, another flashback. Or not a flashback. What is this? Huh. Oh.
And now my heart's a blazing ruin. You say that you were only fooling.
What the fuck is happening? Is that his wife? Just kidding.
Don't do me wrong. Don't leave me singing this torched song.
This is the second time this has happened. I guess this is just what he likes to do on his days off. Okay, anyways, guys, the studio secretary murder will be next episode. I love y'all so much. Have a great rest of your night.